Hey girl, you a wife who's struggling to communicate with your husband only to find yourself frustrated, isolated, unloved, and disconnected in your marriage? Do you ever wish your husband be more attentive to you or support your goals and dreams? How about listen to you when you do try to talk instead of trying to fix you? Do you wish, even though you have a lot of mistakes, he would love you unconditionally? You wish he would include you in his world or talk to you instead of scrolling on his phone? Well, if you answered yes to any one of the above questions, you are in the right place, my friend. I want to tell you about our 3-day marriage communication challenge for wives. What does this challenge include? You're going to get a 3-day group coaching journey with a certified wife coach in a safe environment of women whose goals, like yours, is to improve communication in their marriages, strengthen their relationships with their husbands, and just have a better overall marriage relationship. We're going to do a Q&A session to get your marriage communication questions answered. And this is going to be based on biblical principles and 22 years of marriage experience. We're going to give you some insight and practical tips for working to fix, repair, and improve your marriage relationship. You're going to get a recording of each session so you can refer back to it anytime you need it. And you're going to get a bonus 45-minute one-on-one coaching session to further assess your marriage needs and give you some practical tips for better communication with your husband. And let me tell you my story. What qualifies me to do this marriage challenge? Well, I've been married for 22 years. We have 2 children. I'm a certified marriage and wife coach. And through that, I offer married women tools and strategies for building strong, healthy relationships based on biblical principles. I love God, girl. And if anybody knows me, they will tell you I keep it real. And here's the thing. I understand because I'm a woman just like you. And the thing is, marriage for me in the first few years was very exciting. We spent a lot of time together. We enjoyed each other. And then the excitement wore off. Money got funny, and girl, we lost our house. Oh, girl, I'm going to tell you some stories during this challenge. Communication, mainly through me, became combative and ineffective. He shut down and I turned up. And I just didn't know how to properly communicate. But you know what? I realized something. It wasn't him. It was me. Can you identify with that? So I did something about it, and something finally changed. I became happier, easier to deal with. I learned how to properly communicate with my husband and get what I wanted in a quicker amount of time. So I want to pass on those same tips to you, but you're probably asking, what are you going to share? And can you really help me? Here's what we'll cover. You're going to get on day 1, communication roller coaster, up and down. We're just going to introduce ourselves. And here's the thing. When you're in a group of women or people in general, when you introduce yourself, you're going to find that you can identify with people who are just like you. First thing is you're all married. You may find some newlyweds just like you, or maybe you've been married 5, 10, 15, 20 years. You're going to find people just like you. We're going to talk about the definition of communication. We're going to ask what it is and what it is not. We're going to define conflict. What is conflict? And can you actually avoid conflict? And what happens when conflict is not fixed or dealt with? On day 2, we're going to have Q&A. We're going to play wife coach. I'm just going to share some stories with you of other ladies. And we're going to be a wife coach to those ladies and help them solve problems. Now, I'm not going to put your business out there, but we're going to talk about some women and we're going to find out what we can do to help them. We're going to answer her questions. We're going to guide her to a more stronger marriage. And then I'm going to get your questions. We're going to answer your questions and anonymously. I'm not going to say so-and-so said. I'm just going to ask the question and we're going to answer it. And then day 3, please forgive me. Can you really forgive? Let me tell you something. Anytime you're with a person a long period of time, especially in marriage, you're going to have to forgive and you're going to have to receive forgiveness. We're going to define what forgiveness is. We're going to talk about what's wrong with your communication. Can you be friends again? Can you ever get back to communication again? It's his fault, or is it yours? And then can you get back to that honeymoon phase? You remember that coochie coochie coo time? Can you get back to that? And I say H, yes. But here's what you need. And we're going to, of course, have group coaching. So when does this challenge start? It starts Tuesday, July 12th through Thursday, July 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to do it on Zoom. So we're going to be able to look in one another's eyes and talk and learn how to strengthen communication in our marriages. How much is it? Well, for a 3-day group coaching, I normally charge $300. Q&A session, about $50. A recording of all sessions, $47, which is quite low. And a bonus 45-minute session after the challenge, and that's $100. Regular price would be right under $500, $497. But you know what, girl? This is my birthday month, and we're going to celebrate, and I'm going to charge you only $97 for this 3-day challenge. Yes, it's my birthday month, and I want to be a blessing to you. $97 for a $497 package. So the question is, are you ready to take the 3-day marriage communication challenge? You can make your payment to Cash App, $Godfrey Tiffany 20. If you have any questions, you can email me at marriagewriter40@gmail.com. I am looking forward to seeing you on this Tuesday, and the link is right under this video if you want to go ahead and make your purchase. I'll see you soon.